What is going on, boys? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Lou. And listen, today we got some fire content. We got 30 new players from Team Affinity, the future stars, that are on the market. I'm not complaining. Now, the only thing that does get me a little bit upset is that for the people that have been grinding the program since the game actually came out, these people can now sell these Team Affinity players, which is fine. You can make some stubs off of it, not a problem. But for the people that actually have not been grinding the Team Affinity since they came out, like, you can just purchase these cards. It kind of sucks in a way, because it's just like, damn, bro, I had to work hard for it. Now all you gotta do is just purchase it. Cool, whatever. You make some stubs out of it. Not complaining one bit. But anyways, today's video is technically gonna be about the cards that I think that you guys should pick, because I've looked through these cards already, and I already have my preferences as to who I would want to pick. The first card that I do want to start off with in this video is going to be George Brett. George Brett is going to be one of the cards that I get this year, just because every year that they put him in the game, the dude is an absolute machine. He always has great stats. His speed is never the best, but at the same time, the card is amazing. Let's get into this card now. So listen, he has 123 contact for righties. That's almost maxed out. They should have just maxed it out, in my opinion. 114 for lefties. Power for righties is going to be 85. Power for lefties is going to be 80. Vision 120. Discipline 106. Clutch 123. His bunting is actually not bad. I'm not a bunter per se, but for people that are bunters, he has good bunting at 62, which is pretty decent. And his durability is 98. Fielding is going to be 85. Arm 80. Accuracy 82. Reaction time 75. Now, his speed should have been a little bit higher. It should have been at 75. That's a personal opinion. But this card is going to be great overall for a third baseman. I'm not saying that he will take the third base spot. He won't. But if you guys do create a different lineups, since you guys have 4 slots for squads, you guys can put him in one of those starting lineups, right? So let's get to his quirks. He's a hitting machine. He's a bomber. 20/20 vision, walker, sniper throwing arm. This dude is a pressure cooker, and he is unbreakable. He avoids injuries. Overall, a great card to have in your lineup. Now, one thing that I will tell you guys about the way certain cards work in this game, I would personally wait, because right now the market is at a 50% off. Most of these cards right now are gonna go down, I would say, to 20, 18, because some people are not gonna like the way that the cards play in the game. I would just highly recommend that you guys do wait about like 2 weeks. Let the flow get in. Let everybody try the cards, because that's what's gonna happen. That's how I do my card collections in the game, right? The next card I want to talk about is Harmon Killebrew, and let me tell you something. The dude is a stud. He's another third baseman that I would really want on my team. I would have him as a bench bat just because I have Chipper Jones. Even though Chipper Jones can play short and left, I still would not put Chipper in those positions. I would keep him at third base, and the reason I'm saying that is because he's a switch hitter. Now, Harmon Killebrew has better hitting stats than Chipper Jones, hands down, with 102 contact for righties, 92 for lefties, power 121 for righties, power for lefties 125, vision 96, discipline 125, clutch is going to be 112, durability 99. Fielding isn't going to be the best, guys. You're not going to get any good fielding with this card. He is just a straight hitting machine. His quirks are going to be hitting machine, walker, bomber, pressure cooker, 20/20 vision, and he is unbreakable. Now, the thing with this card is that you have to realize, okay, you can put him at first, but you run the risk of his defense going down even more, which can lead to more errors. That's the reason I want them to implement the DH rule in this game. Just because you have such great cards like this, it doesn't really make any sense to have a pitcher batting in the game. I don't know if you guys know what I'm saying. But personally, this card is going to rake on your team. Like I said, not everybody is going to like this card and the way he hits. So that's why I'm giving you guys the recommendation of waiting. This card is probably right now 100 and something thousand stubs, but it is in the market for 59,000. And the reason is because everything is half off in the market, which they should have did a stub sale if they were gonna do all of that. Because I'm not gonna purchase stubs for full price to have something half price on the market. It just doesn't make any sense. But the third card that I'm gonna talk about is gonna be Mike Schmidt. You guys already know that Mike Schmidt has always been a beast in this game, guys. He has always been a beast in this game, and I almost knocked my mic down. He has contact for righties, 87, 108 for lefties, 106 in power for righties, 122 power for lefties, vision 81, discipline is going to be 125, 109 for clutch, durability is going to be 99, fielding is going to be 95, arm 95, accuracy 94, reaction time 91. This card is an overall beast. He's a diamond fielder and a diamond hitter. Dude. Now, I'm not going to say that he's going to start every game like I said before, but I would consider it. You can also put him at first base, but Mike Schmidt, in my opinion, works better at third base, especially if you're going to get David Ortiz. That's just my personal opinion right now. If you don't have Chipper Jones, if you're not able to get Harmon Killebrew, this card is amazing. They came out with some fire content. They did. I don't understand as to how and why they would put this on the market, but I am not complaining. Right now they're a little bit pricey because some people are still gonna sell them for the highest price that they can to make the most stubs that they can. But if you really think about it, these collections from these Team Affinities are actually the same price of the cards that they're selling them for. So if you're technically spending 72,000 stubs on a card, guys, technically that's what you spend to complete that whole collection up to that point. So the next card that I want to talk about is Tony Gwynn, and I only have a few more cards to talk about in this video, and that's actually going to be Tony Gwynn. And the reason that I would recommend Tony Gwynn is if you are into contact hitting, get this card. He's always been a beast. He's a pesky hitter. He is a pesky hitter. I love Tony Gwynn. I've always loved the way he hits in the game. Now, a lot of people are going to tell me now in the comment section, wow, there's a lot of people right now pulling some heat. Actually, you know what? We'll pull some packs after we talk about this. How about that? Why not? You can obviously get Tony Gwynn from the collections. What I'm going to tell you guys right now is be patient with buying these cards because you guys are going to end up spending 56,000 stubs, 50,000 stubs. And what's going to end up happening is that those amount of stuff that you spent on 2 or 3 cards, you could have put that toward a collection to get Garrett Cole, to get Max Scherzer, to get Cody Bellinger, to just complete those certain collection, guys. Be patient. Do not spend whatever stubs you have accumulated right now on one particular card. Save them. These cards are always going to go down. Now, I am going to be bringing you guys gameplay of the cards that I'm talking about because I really do want them on the team. But collections are more important to me just because the bigger goal is to get Mickey Mantle, Craig Biggio, Gary Sheffield. Those are 3 of the best cards in the game. Right? So let's get into Tony Gwynn real quick. Tony Gwynn is maxed out for righties in contact, 125. For lefties, he's almost maxed out. They should have just maxed him out because the dude could hit both sides very well. 122. Power for righties, 65. Power for lefties is going to be 55. Vision is going to be 125. Discipline is going to be 93. Clutch, 121. Bunting, 72. Oh, that's good. Has drag bunting, 43. Durability, 97. Fielding, 90. Arm, 92. 90 accuracy, guys. 87 reaction. 85 speed. 89 stealing. And base running aggressiveness, 93. This card is going to steal some bases for you. He's going to hit. He's a 1 or 2 hitter. He's going to do everything that you want him to do for you. That's just my strong belief on Tony Gwynn. Tony Gwynn is probably, when it comes to him and Rod Carew, those are probably the 2 cards that I would prefer in my 1 and my 2 spot. Because I know that the next Team Affinity to come out is actually going to be another contact hitter, which is probably going to be the best contact hitter in the game, Ichiro, in my opinion. That's what I'm thinking, but that's another video for another time. All right. The next card that I'm going to get in is Jim Thoming. I saw Gomes, the legend, talk about Jim Thoming, and he had said that Do not be deceived by Jim Toming's stats, because Jim Toming was an absolute beast, and this card doesn't look that great. And I do agree with you, Gomes. He's right. He's not lying. This card can have the stats that it has, but it doesn't mean that it's going to perform to those standards. Now, when you start having better cards on your team, guys, one thing that you have to realize is that the opponent is not going to pitch to you. So with these cards, once somebody sees in the ranked seasons lobby, yo, this dude has Toming, he has Ortiz, he has whatever, they're not going to pitch to you. What I recommend to you guys, for you to get the best experience with Jim Toming and most of these cards that have great hitting stats, is wait for your pitch. Just wait for it. Now, he's a hitting machine. He's a pressure cooker. He's unbreakable, guys. He excels at hitting home runs as a bomber, and he excels at drawing walks and check swinging. Now, check swinging in this game to me is very important, just because everybody check swings. You will have an entire game where somebody is check swinging to death and they do not get a call, but as soon as you check swing, it's a strike. And the reason it is a strike, it's because you don't have that quirk there. That player does not have that quirk to help him check swing, right? Something I did not do is probably go into quirks for Tony Gwynn, and I apologize about that. The quirks for Tony Gwynn are actually going to be, he is a hitting machine, he has soft hands, quick reflexes, 20/20 vision, cannon arm. He excels at getting walks. He has a sniper arm guy. He's a speedster, and he is a thief, pressure cooker, and unbreakable. Like I told you guys, that card is going to be a stud. But Jim Toming, anyways, Jim Toming looks like one of these cards that you can put on the bench, just because I'm not going to put Toming over Ortiz. I'm sorry. Ortiz has to be probably the best first baseman in this game up until this point. Just up until this point, Ortiz has to be that dude. I actually have to start grinding out that card. All right, now we get into the pitcher's aspect of it. And one card that I do recommend you guys get, even if it costs you a few thousand stubs, like I said before, don't spend, wait. I would just wait probably like a few days, but I would recommend you guys get Earl Hershiser. He's always been filthy in the game. He is one of the best pitchers that I've seen in MLB The Show on a Diamond Dynasty team. He has 118 stamina, 96 hits per 9, Ks per 9, 91, balls per 9, 92, home runs per 9, 97, pitching clutch, 125. He is maxed out at that. His control should have been a little bit higher. I would have said 90, 92. Velo 83, doesn't have the highest velocity. And his break is 96, guys. An amazing card. That comes along with a sinker that's 93 miles an hour, a cutter that's 90 miles an hour, a curveball that's 73 miles an hour, changeup 77, and a slider which is 82 miles an hour. Now, if you know how to mix in these pitches, guys, you guys will do phenomenal with this card. What I do recommend, if you are going to pitch with this card, mix in your curveballs a lot. Mix them in. Make it known as soon as you start the game. I'm not just going to be throwing you a sinker or a cut fastball. Start the batter off with a curveball. That's a huge shock to somebody. A lot of people don't expect curveballs. They expect sinkers. They expect changeups. But a dirty 73 mile an hour curveball, they're going to swing at that 9 times out of 10, guys. Now, his quirks are he's a pressure cooker. He's a workhorse, which means he works deep into games. He's stingy. He's stingy, guys. He doesn't allow a lot of base hits. He's grounded. He's a control artist. He's untouchable. He's a sinker baller, a knee buckler, and an illusionist. Now, one thing I will have to say, guys, it can say that he is a control artist, but we all know that sometimes in this game, you're pitching very well and the pitch does not go in the strike zone. He does not have the greatest control, but he has good control, which is at 87. So, this is a card that I do recommend you guys do get for your starting rotation. Now, nobody's going to be like Kluber in the game or Hal Neuheiser. Kluber, in my opinion, is the best card in the game. It doesn't matter what card they come out with right now. Pitching-wise, no card is going to take that throne. We all thought that a bunch of these future stars like Dustin May were going to be, better than Kluber. Felix Hernandez. No, they're not. I'm sorry. Nobody's better than that Corey Kluber card in this game this year. They made that card OP. He's overpowered, in my opinion. All right. The next pitcher that I'm going to get into, guys, is actually going to be AJ Burnett. Now, AJ Burnett, the only thing that I do have to say about this card is that in real life, when he was pitching, he did have some control issues, which is why it's at 77. But his break has always been good, which is at 99. Velo is going to be 96. He's always throwing a hard fastball, guys. His clutch is going to be 99. His home runs per nine is going to be 91. Balls per nine is a little bit low now, and that comes because of the control, guys. Going to be 66. Now his Ks per nine is going to be 109. Hits per nine is going to be 100. And his stamina is going to be 113. This card is going in my rotation. If they do come out with a Roy Halladay card, I would be super excited, because imagine having AJ Burnett and Roy Halladay, may he rest in peace, in this game. That will be amazing. I can't wait. Hopefully they do come with that fire content this year. We still have a ways to go before MLB 21 comes out. Now, AJ Burnett, even his gold cards are good when they come out. So I imagine his diamond card. You will struggle a little bit with the control. Like I tell people, in this game, everybody likes a quick pitch. Take your time, set up, come to a ready, then pitch. That should help you with the control in this game with AJ Burnett. Now his quirks are that he's a pressure cooker. He's untouchable. He's grounded. He's a workhorse. Stingy. Cheesy. Throws an effective fastball. Now, when we talk about effective fastballs, we're talking about fastballs that go from out to in to left-handed hitters. And that to me is very important, just because fastballs in this game tend to be flat. And if you can have a 97-mile-an-hour fastball that is just tailing away from a hitter or coming into a hitter, he's not going to hit it all that well. He might put a good swing on it, but it's going to be a pop-out. He's a good sinker baller, and he's a knee buckler. We all know that AJ Burnett always had an effective curveball, guys. We all know that. That's nothing to hide. Dude threw an amazing curveball when he was at the New York Yankees. I always loved that pitch. All right. Now, one card that I want to get into now in the hitting side once again is going to be Tim Solomon, right? Like I told you guys before, wait, because look at this. My man right now is 23,000 stubs, but that is because of his fielding. When it comes to fielding in this game, that's what you want out of a card. You can have him in your outfield, but look at that reaction time, 62. Somebody hits a fly ball or a line drive, it's going to take him longer to react than a person that has gold fielding or diamond fielding. Now, I don't recommend this card to be on the field. To me, this is a bench bat, and that's what people are more than likely going to take him for, guys. He has 105, contact for righties, 108 for lefties, power for righties, 104, power for lefties, 101, vision, 86, discipline, 119. Clutch is going to be 115. Don't really care too much about the bunting, 35 and 25. And durability is going to be 85. Fielding is terrible, 65. 78 arm strength. Accuracy is going to be 79. Reaction time, 62. Speed, 58. He is a right fielder to the fullest. Does not have good reaction time and does not have good speed, guys. So if you're trying to chase down a deep fly ball, you can forget about that right now. But when it comes to the hitting side, if you guys don't have a right fielder like Reggie Jackson right now at this point, this dude is amazing hitting wise. This dude will take people deep. The contact on this card is ridiculous. I'm gonna get this card pretty soon. I'm still grinding out the programs for the David Ortiz, because I haven't been doing it too much, guys. But I do tell you, this card will come in handy, especially if you're in a bases loaded situation or runners on second and third or first and second, and you're in the 8th inning and you're just like, damn, I got to change out the outfielder. He will be one of the cards that you will want to bring into the game. Now, his quirks are that he's a hitting machine, he's a bomber, 20/20 vision, guys. He's a walker, and he's a pressure cooker. Great card when it comes to that. Only problem I have is fielding. And you guys know that once you start moving people to different positions of their secondary, that card's defense goes down, or sometimes it remains the same. It's up to you guys to do that. And now, the card that I actually spoke about in my last video, guys, Jesus Christ, I need to get a new chair. This chair sounds like it is about to break with my fat ass. But anyways, the card that I was talking about the last video, Dante Bichette. I know that Dante doesn't have the best fielding. He has a good arm, which is at 80. 76 accuracy. Reaction timing is not good, like I said, guys. Fielding is 64. His durability is 97. That's on the fielding side, guys. He's not that great. But let me tell you something. When I play with Dante Bichette, guys, I hit shots. The dude is amazing. And if you want to have that father-son combo, Bo and Dante, good for you. Go ahead. Now his hitting is going to be 111 for righties. That's the contact. Contact for lefties 114, guys. Power for righties is going to be 90. Power for lefties 100. 103 vision, 63 discipline, 116 contact. Now let me tell you guys something. Vision is very important in this game. It makes your PCI bigger. That's my opinion on that. And a lot of these YouTubers that are very good at the game can actually tell you that when they look at a card, that's something that they're looking at. And if they don't do good with a card, it's because the vision is not so great. Clutch is also very important in my opinion. That is his best stat on this card, 116 clutch. That's the best stat on this card. We all know Dante Bichette was a lefty killer. Hopefully his son one day can reach those goals. He's probably going to be a better balance hitter than his dad was. But this card looks amazing. Give this card a try, guys. Put him in your bench. Or start him a few games to see if you actually like him. That's what I'm going to do. Because I'm actually going to be bringing you guys gameplay of these cards when I actually do put them on the team. And another hitting card that I do think you guys should probably get is Paul Konerko. Paul Konerko. My. Him and Ortiz almost look similar. Right now, Ortiz is currently the best first baseman in the game. Paul Konerko, to me, is the second. 96 contact for righties, 107 for lefties. Power for righties is going to be 95. For lefties, 106. Vision, 100. Discipline is going to be 98. Clutch, 106. Durability, 99. I'm not even going to get into the fielding. The fielding is just nasty. He's a common. Like I told you guys about Ortiz in the last video. You run a risk of putting a person with common fielding at any base in this game, any position, whatever you guys want to call it, just because the margin for error is much larger. He will not replace Ortiz because in this game I have noticed that people do like to throw lefties in there, but Ortiz can hit lefties very well. He is just like Ken Griffey Jr. Those guys don't have a flaw when it comes to hitting same side pitching. But Paul Konerko, if I don't get Ortiz and I choose to get Mo, I will get Paul Konerko. Just because Paul Konerko is Ortiz, but technically from the right side. But that's only until they come out with a Frank Thomas card. And the crazy part is that I'm starting to think that we are not going to get Frank Thomas or Ichiro, cards like that in a program. They're more than likely going to be Team Affinity programs. Don't take my word on that yet. That's a video for next time. But I'm starting to strongly believe that Team Affinities are going to contain some of the best players that are yet to come in stage 4, which are going to be like Ichiro, Frank Thomas, players like that. Probably even Edgar Martinez, because we've had the same Edgar Martinez card for the last 2-3 years now in this game. Now, the last card that I will talk about before I end this video is actually going to be Lou Brock, guys. Lou Brock has always had a glitchy swing in the game. He did make a lot of errors for me last year in MLB 19 The Show, but you cannot deny that speed factor. 99 across the board for speed. I feel like they should have actually 125. If you're going to max the speed out, max it out to 125. Lou Brock would be there. Reaction timing is great. Doesn't have the best arm at 75. Accuracy is going to be 69. Fielding doesn't have the best fielding. Again, guys, 72. Gold fielding is not bad. He will probably make some errors at a point, but it's more reliable than a bronze, silver, common. More reliable. He's maxed out for contact with righties at 125. For lefties, He's at 104. He's always hit lefties great. The power is not all that great. I would have preferred them to put 80 on both sides, but with that contact, you are going to get a lot of home runs. 71 for righties, and for lefties, 79. Vision is 99. Discipline is going to be 95. Clutch, 113, guys. The bunting on this card is ridiculous. It is just ridiculous. If you are a cheeser, if you like to just cheese people, bunt all day, every day. I'm not suggesting you do that because I don't bunt. But what I do suggest is if you want a top marquee guy at the top of your lineup with top speed, besides Kenny Lofton, my man Lou Brock is the way to go. He just is the way to go, guys. That's my recommendation. Now, he is a hitting machine. These are his quirks. Hitting machine, 20/20 vision. He's a walker, pressure cooker, thief, elite speedster, unbreakable, and bunt master. The dude can bunt his behind off, his ass off, whatever you want to say. The dude is awesome when it comes to that. He is one of the cards that I will have at the top of my lineup. Right now, the top of my lineup is actually let's check it out, because I don't have the most elite team in the game. But the top of my lineup right now consists of my favorite card in the game, which is Moncada, and Daniel Murphy and McCutcheon. Those cards, to me, leading off the game, are awesome. I do very well with them. The team overall is at a 93 right now. It was at a 94, but I took somebody out, and I forgot who it was. But currently right now, the team, to me, is a good team, decent. And like I mentioned to you guys before, be very careful buying certain cards right now. Give it about 2 weeks, guys. You guys should have a great team, because the most important thing about this game is actually this, before we actually open up some packs, guys. Collections. If you spend 50 to 60,000 on one card, for example, let's say that you spend 120,000 on two cards that you really like from these Team Affinities, right? Let's go to Max Scherzer, which is the most expensive card for the Nationals, 104. You could be easily completing with 120 two diamonds of this team. You could be completing collections slowly but surely, because the overall goal is to get Mickey Mantle, Craig Biggio, Gary Sheffield. That is the goal to the game. A lot of people will not tell you guys that, but I do suggest you guys give it some thought before you start buying these packs. Not these packs, these players. I said that wrong. Before you guys start buying these players, just think about what your long-term objective is. I only have 7 teams to go, and the 7 teams to go that I have right now are the hardest team to complete the collections for. But I do think that once the season starts, guys, some of these diamond players for these collections will go down. Like Verlander right now is at 103. If they don't do too good, boys, they will go down. Now, the good thing about those Team Affinity cards is that you can actually prestige them. You can prestige Toming. Yes, you can. You can prestige Al Kaline, George Brett. All these cards, you can prestige them. Do not prestige them. Give them a try. If you do not like them, sell them back. Do not waste stubs. Because you know that once you sell something in this game, it's not like last year, oh, I'm just going to quick sell and get 5,000 stubs. You can't even do that. So just make sure that you guys are thinking about stuff like that before you actually spend those stubs. Spend them on something that is going to be worth your while for your team, that's going to make you and your team better. But we are going to buy some packs right now. I don't know what my damn luck is. I'm not even going to. I should have just bought a few thousand stubs real quick, but I'll spend what the hell I have. Okay, never mind. Disregard. We are not buying stubs right now. Let's see what the luck that I have. Let's see who we can get. Hopefully we can pull a Mike Trout. You never know. Hey, we got a gold. We got Kenley Jansen. Let's get it. We'll quick sell for 1,000. And we'll buy some more packs with that. Thank you, Canley. I appreciate you, bro. I remember when that dude used to be a straight monster, guys. Yes, let's open the packs again. We got one diamond, which wasn't too bad. Oh, I mean, one gold, I'm sorry. And this is going to be a diamond? No, it is going to be a bronze. We got 8 packs to go. Let's try doing what some people do. Let's do it this way. Come on. Come on, please. I need one diamond today. Fuck me. Hold on to your silvers, actually. That's actually something that I wanted to tell you guys as well. Come on. Come on. Another silver. Can you sell this guy? Yes, we sold him. Just so we can try to get an extra pack or something. The pack luck isn't too bad right now. It's terrible. Terrible. I remember I bought every field in the game, and I don't know why I did that for. Because come to find out that you get a field almost every pack. Look what I just said. Every pack that you get. Oh my god, come on. Dansby Swanson. I have 3 of those dance. Yeah, guys, I think it's looking not so great for us. Alright. Corey Seager. That'll give us another pack at least. People are pulling heat, and I am not pulling nothing. This guy looks like a... I don't even know. This guy looks like he hasn't slept in months. Alright. Nothing, guys. Nothing. A gold sponsorship. Nice. So out of 10 packs, I got 1 gold. As a matter of fact, let's not sell this dude. Let's get 1 more pack. I got 11 packs. Now let's just... We got a diamond! We got a diamond! Yes, we did. 11 packs in, and we got a diamond. Mike Trout. God damn it. Is this Kirby Yates again? Oh, please don't tell me this is JT Real Muto. A diamond's a diamond. A diamond is a diamond. Motherfucker. It looks like we made our stubs right back. Am I going to push my luck? Absolutely not. Let's stay with those 5,000. We technically only spent 1,000 on stubs for this video. God, does that piss me off. I noticed, like, any diamond that you pull from a pack is just straight up trash. Like, you'll get these packs and I don't even... Listen, boys. Please support the channel. Please just give me a like, share, comment, and subscribe. We are currently at 27 subscribers, guys. We are trying to grow this channel. Please. We're on our road to 50, guys. If you guys did like this video, please leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Give me any suggestions for the games, what you guys want me to do. I should be coming out with a ranked seasons game this week and more Call of Duty content. So please, guys, just show some support. This is your boy Lou. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Peace.